Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I bought you the other day, I bought a mouse setup that was the mouse and keyboard setup, which is like the Clem Shift and the Clem Blaze Pro, which is like my new desk setup. And so both of these with the charging dock and everything is sitting there on my desk now. And I'm constantly searching Amazon for like what's the best value products, and especially this time of year, right? Because it's gift season. So we're gonna be buying gifts for our kids, our friends, our gamers in our lives, and ourselves, right? And so today I'm bringing you, it's called the Risophy gaming mouse. And so this is one of those products where you look at the stats and you're like, dang, those stats are freaking dope. And so let's get into this product. In regards to what it comes with a mouse and a charging base, just like the Clem Blaze Pro. Other things is that there's RGB, of course, within the base as well as the mouse itself. Also, it's standard up to 16,000 DPI, but if you use the software, if you download the software to your computer, it's all the way up to 20,000 DPI. Now, it comes with the USB-A to USB-C cable here. Was that gold tipped? Gold tip. Let's see what else we got in the box here. Okay, so simple unboxing. Also, of course, has the user manual, of course, that comes along with it. The buttons are programmable, right? And so complete software suite that allows you to program the buttons with up to 15 different functions per button if you were to program it. And so inside of the box here, we have the base, which is very similar to the Blaze Pro. Slightly, let's see, almost identical to it. Very almost identical pretty much. And we got the little things on the feet there. So you gotta take that off when you open up the box. But magnetic right there, and you can see it with the RGB button on the bottom there. And these actually got a little bit of stick to them on the bottom of those feet. Maybe I should have took those tape off right away, because this is actually going on my setup upstairs. And so I'm gonna set this there for a second. As far as the mouse, so not much comes in the box. Let's move this out the way, let's throw that over there. So you have on the bottom here, you have that switch right there that allows you to select between Bluetooth and 2.4. And then again, you can plug it in right there with the USB-C to use it with the cable. There's also a pairing button right there to pair it with the dongle. As far as the fit and feel, this feels good. Let's hear some clicks. So there's no like wobble on the keys. You can move it slightly, but of course, I mean, it's not like loose. But the build there is nice, and it has this RGB through here. So let's get this thing, let's see, underneath it here is where the USB-A is sitting. And you see it has a completely recessed compartment right there for that to go in there. And this is a rechargeable, so there's no battery compartment, so it's a rechargeable mouse. There we go. And then let's turn it on. Get that first initial glow there. So you can see that first initial glow. Very subtle from the top there. See that there. Let me do this. Alexa, turn off key light. So let's give you that look with the light not blaring in your face. And so that's what you can see right there. So it's a really nice light right there on top of it. And so let's plug this in. I'm just gonna use the same because it's USB-C. I'm gonna use cancel. And so I'm just gonna use my cable from my current Blaze Pro right here. And I'm gonna plug this in here. And so you can see that nice RGB. And don't pay attention to the flicker. As I've said in the past, the flicker is because the camera is running at a different frames per second than the actual lighting. And so if I was to speed my camera up, which is only at 30 frames per second, the flicker would go away. But you can see the different types of lighting effects that it has on the base there. So, and then from a charge limit, and then this dongle, the 2.4 dongle, would go right here in the front of the base. And that's how you connect it to the computer. And so then the base sits just like that to charge. And so just like that, device is ready, 2.4 gigahertz is ready to go. The base rate for DPI is up to 16,000, but however, you can change your DPI settings all the way up to 20,000 with a setting. And so they will go all the way up to 20,000 right there. As you can see, when you select that profile, it will show that color. And so I'm gonna put well actually let me do 3 DPI profiles. So one I'm going to do right around, let's say 6,000. And this is for like regular work. And so like 5,700 is fine. 5,700, I'm gonna do the second one around, around 14.5. And then I'm gonna do that third one at 20,000. And so now I have my DPI profile set up. And so I have 3 DPI profiles set up so that when I click the DPI button, I'm only gonna be choosing between those 3. From there, you can see here that there's a polling rate of up to 1,000 hertz. And so basically that's like a millisecond of lag, if you will, if you wanna call it that. And then from there, you have your different macros that you can set. And so outside of that, you have your RGB. And so you can have turn off light when moving, you can do that. But there's a lot of different, let me turn on this top here. Okay, and so you can set this so that as you see the mouse right there, it has kind of like this rainbow effect. And you can change that effect. You know, you can change it to breathing. You can change it to neon. You can change it to colorful breathing, right? So it's gonna go through the different colors, I'd imagine. Yep, switch through the colors. And then you can have it as steady. And so when you have it as steady, it's set right now as like a mixture of colors, but I actually like that color. But you can go down here and you can change different colors on your steady. Now, from a brightness standpoint, it's saying that it's at 6. And so I can change this brightness up to 10, and it's definitely brighter now. And so there's your product pages. As far as like your, I guess, measurements, as you see there, it's 3.15 inches across the top there, 5.7 inches down the side there, and it's from a depth standpoint, it's right at 1.97 inches there. And so, I mean, I'm gonna close this out with a quick brief gameplay of Call of Duty, real quick using this and my Clem Shift gaming keyboard. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll leave you with this gameplay from Call of Duty. Until next time, stay cozy in that crazy world. See you in the next video. Peace.